But first, Roscoe, when exactly is the pageant?
Well, we have the pageant at New Frontier on Saturday evening. From the meeting today, the doors are opening at 5:30.
That's February
February, yes, it's now
22.
22.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're only probably a week away.
And how many
10 days.
contestants
Well,
are you having?
I can officially tell the media today that Hong Kong, China, and Macau can't come, and these boys are devastated.
Because of the virus.
Bleeding, yes, because of the coronavirus, and they're not allowed entry into the country.
That's bad.
Well, I understand because they do come from mainland China, and it's everybody from mainland China is not allowed to come into the country. That includes one of my judges.
Oh, who?
Oh, I can't say.
Okay.
But it's a lady from Macau that can't come. And we've got other boys too that because of the coronavirus can't travel. So the question was, how many boys are going to come to Manhunt? Well, at the moment, I can tell you, and today and right now, we're desperately trying to get the visa for Pakistan. Because the Philippines embassy in Islamabad have been very difficult, unfortunately. So we hope we've cleared out all the hurdles, and we hope that Pakistan can attend. If he does attend, then we'll have 36 boys on stage from 36 countries. To give you an idea, last year we had 28 boys on stage.
Oh, so that's a good
And
turnout.
we've had 36. So to have 36 countries, which include Brazil and the UK and Netherlands and Poland and Thailand and all the other countries that are nearby, even Guam is sending a representative. So it's really good for the Philippines. And the publicity that Philippines will get on live streaming worldwide and through all the media here today will be fantastic, because you guys in the media are not only doing things for Philippines, it goes worldwide.
Yes.
It goes worldwide. And so it's the old story. One person tells 10 and 10 tell 1,000, and all of a sudden we've got millions. Hello.
Rosko, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Because in pageantry, in global pageantry nowadays, the winners of the big competitions, they have the responsibility to carry the brand. Like if it's a Miss Universe, the winner should be able to sustain the brand for one entire year or one reign. Like your winner for Manhunt, what do you expect him to do for the brand?
First of all, I just say that I'd just like to clarify that Manhunt International was the first ever male model contest. We started in 1993, and any other contest you see is a clone or a copy or started after Manhunt. So, that's the first thing. And it leads on to the next thing, is that many other male pageants are started. But I get very upset and angry when some of these male pageants run a contest and the boy doesn't even get his prize money, or the boy doesn't even know what he's coming for, or the boy is just nominated or asked to come and represent another country that he doesn't even live in. And this happens many times. So there's a lot of bad organisers out there, and we pride ourselves in being the best. I say that because I think we are, and if anybody wants to argue, well, go for it. Regarding the Manhunt winner, we expect him to be an ambassador for our event. We look after him. Sometimes we get winners that can't attend events because of their studies or because of other things. So it's the old story, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. If we get a boy that is really aggressive with marketing, really wants to travel the world and meet all our national directors and go judge the shows around the world, do some modeling, then we will open the door for him. So what I want out of this is somebody who won't only say that I want to represent Manhunt, but somebody who will deliver, somebody who will go beyond just being there when we call to somebody who will go beyond and make it happen for himself. So we open the door, and we don't deny that. All we do is open a door, and if they're good enough to walk through the door and take on the world, then it's up to them. So we are a showcase for somebody to showcase their talent. You know, that's all we do. So we do give them a great experience. The boys will, like Dom here, will have an experience for life. The friends they'll meet, I guarantee you in 20 years' time, they'll still be talking to each other. They'll still be friends. And when they go to countries and they visit each other, they'll be friends. They might even have children, you know, that are grandchildren that keep in touch. Because that does happen. I had a funny experience, not funny, a nice experience. This Christmas, I had Mr. Sweden, who was Manhunt 1998. He joined me at Christmas. That's how we keep together. So, you know, you're talking 22 years back. And he would have been here judging this week, except for the coronavirus. He had to turn it down because of his family. So once again, it's sad, but he can't come. And I understand, you know, but I guess what I'm trying to say is it's a family. And that's what we try and say all the time to all our guys. It's a family. If you want to be part of the family, then we stay in touch. I stay in touch also with 1993 winner, Thomas in Germany. You know, Jim Makasaya is coming here.
Yes.
You know, we all keep in touch, and it's a really nice family, the Manhunt International family. And we're looking forward to welcoming our next winner.
What do you see about the quality of candidates this year?
I must say I'm very excited, and I don't say this every year. Well, sometimes I do say it, but I don't say it with meaning. But I can tell you that we've got some really, let's say, hot property coming. Some guys these guys are all in training, and I would say, and I want to stress that Manhunt International is not a bodybuilding contest. It's an international male model contest. But you need a good body. But you definitely don't need to be a bodybuilder. He works against you. So you guys in the media have seen a lot of our winners. I think you know as well as I do what we're looking for. But yeah, so there you go.
In regards with the selection of the winners, are you hands-on in selecting the winners, or do you rely on the judges' final decision?
I will be sitting with the judges. I will be briefing the judges before we start. I think it's very important that we tell the judges exactly what we're looking for. You know, because if you don't explain to the judges what you're looking for, you could end up with somebody who's totally no good for you. You know, and one of the secrets, and I think you asked the question, is what are we looking for? You know, what's he going to do?
Yeah.
Well, I need to tell the judges, please don't pick somebody who say, I'm going to look after Manhunt. He must mean it. And how do you find that out? It comes out with passion as well. So that's what we're looking for. You know, somebody, the guys that I'm going to be on the judging panel to stress to our judges, tell them what we're looking for. He's not a bodybuilder. He must have a lot of personality. He must have good looks, and he must have a good body as well.
The criteria in choosing the winner.
Pardon?
Criteria.
The criteria. That is the criteria, really. You know, personality, good body, and really just the all-round nice guy. Tall, but he must be able to walk. You know, he must be able to be good on the catwalk. So it's an international male model contest. So personality, looks, body, and we will be judging the boys how they walk and present themselves. But I'll tell you now, our judging is closed door. The judges are there. We invite a few important people that we want to witness it. We don't really invite the media there. It's not a media opportunity. But, you know, when you see these events that are judged on stage, it's not fair. It's not fair at all, because the judges see what they can see in 1 minute. We have a closed environment. lights on, no flashing lights, and if we want to ask a question, we can do. So I would say 99% of our judging will be done prejudging.
Is there going to be question and answer at the final night?
No. You know, in many cases, if you have a question and answer, it's already prompted, you know, and they don't really mean much anyway. If the judges get 10 minutes to mix with the boys, they will find out more about the personality in them 10 minutes than they will by asking one question.
Very true.
You know, and that's what it's all about.
I'm sorry, I just came in. Can we know the main advocacy of the Mr. Manhunt International?
The main what?
The advocacy of the Manhunt.
The advocacy, like, is it
Advocacy as a pageant?
As a
like-
pageant.
What's the purpose?
What's the
yeah,
purpose?
is it a beauty?
Usually pageants
This
have
is not just a beauty pageant.
No, it's definitely no. It's not a beauty pageant at
It's a
all.
modeling agent.
We started in 1993 as a way for the men of the world to showcase their modeling and personality skills. So that's how we've evolved. And I was saying before that every other contest, male contest, is in some way a copy of Manhunt. So our advocacy is that we are looking for a good man to keep the male models alive of the world, showcase their talents. That's all we do. We're not a modeling agency. We don't purport to be an agency. We are a window for guys to showcase themselves, like Dom. If we weren't there for Dom to get on stage and show the world and the Philippines how good he was, and if other men were competing against each other, there'd be no showcase, there'd be no window of opportunity for them. So I guess as an advocacy, we are a window of opportunity
Yeah.
for men.
So your goal is to uplift male models
Yes.
in general.
Yes.
So like for example, like if Mr. Philippines won the title and he has the advocacy, are you going to support his advocacy?
We support all our winners. You know, I was just saying, we're very close to all our winners from 1993. So it's more like they become a family.
Yeah, for Mr. Philippines, what's your advocacy if you're going to win this pageant? So at least Mr.
Well, I have a
Rosko
couple
would-
of advocacies, but one thing that really stands out for me is education. And I know a lot of people say that every time, but it's still very important to. Most of the problems nowadays in the world can be basically we can prepare for that with education. Like we gotta start from when they were still kids, and from there we can train them on how to make the world a better place when they grow up.
Rosko, let me ask about the ring.
The Manhunt ring.
Yes, how did that start?
Well, I guess if you see the American football games and they get the rings, we've been doing the rings now since the 90s, and there's only 5 of the rings made for the top 5. The winner's ring is valued at $4,000 US,
Oh.
and the other rings are valued at 1,500 by valuation, the jewelry valuation. They're provided by our long-time sponsor in Thailand. So they provide the rings, and each ring is different. They get branded with Philippines on the side, and it gets branded with the year. So now when the rings come, they'll have on the side, they'll be laser engraved with the Philippines 20th edition. And so there's only 5 of them. And so there's something that have a value not only in the value themselves, but they treasured forever.
How about the crown?
We don't have a crown.
Oh, you don't have.
The
Okay.
ring is
Yeah.
like the
Yeah.
crown.
We're
That's
not
a-
a pageant, you know. Only pageants use crowns.
Oh,
But the
yeah.
most asked question on search or even pageants, what does the winner get? So for you to, can you clear on that?
Well, I can.
Yeah.
The rings are valued at $10,000 for a start off. What does the winner get?
Yeah.
He gets a modeling contract guaranteed in the Philippines for $10,000. We always say we're a window. We open the door and we walk through. So what could be a $10,000 contract for 3 months turn out to be a $100,000 contract. It depends how good they are. We've learned from our mistakes. If you put a big prize in front of somebody and they take the money and run, absolutely no good for you. You know, so we've learned. So Vicent, he took away 6,000 US. He had opportunities to go to other places to get money, but he couldn't go because of his studies. So he got his gold rings and he got his contract. So I guess the biggest thing, we never purport to give you $1 million in cash, or never say we're going to give you $20,000. But whoever wins that, if they are good enough and they want to market themselves and the Manhunt brands, they can be very popular and they can make a lot of money. It could be the start of an international career. I think Dom told you before, just by winning the Philippines, he's become so famous. And you know, and that leads on to other things. You know, once he takes the sash off and he's Dom and he wants to get on a catwalk and do some work for some labels, money will flow. It's the old story, as I say, with the window, we showcase talent. We're not agents who take them on and sign them up and keep them for life. We don't do that. But once again, because I can tell you, I've been in touch with the guys from 1993, all of them. Even Mr. South Africa, 1995, 1998, 2000, June Makasai. We all keep in contact. And these guys wouldn't keep in contact if we weren't a family and there wasn't something in it for them.
Sir, speaking of June Makasai, will he be gracing the event?
Will he be what?
Will he be gracing the event?